here in Patterson. We're a couple of minutes away from Islamic Center of Passaic County, ICPC. We're meeting up with a couple of the other brothers. Then we're going to go and distribute these blankets that we collected over the past couple of weeks. Let me go grab these guys and then we'll see. We're going to go grab a blanket and we'll put them in the car. Alright.
So what about the other boxes inside the blanket?
We'll have to
do another round?
Yeah, do another round. So the idea came from a sister. She takes the train station and through Journal Square on a daily basis, and she saw a lot of homeless people who didn't have blankets or sleeping on the fountain or sleeping outside or huddling inside. So I did some internet searches and we found that similar projects exist, and I actually found out there's statistics that homeless people die each year because of the cold. So I think that's pretty powerful, that people are dying, and if we could do something such as a blanket, I think it's it behooves us to do that. All right, so you guys convinced?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Right.
Yeah, so the brother in the car, he was just actually mentioning that he knows a spot. There's an overpass under a bridge where a couple families stay over there. So I think that's exactly what we're looking for, people who are out in the cold, not even in a shelter. So we're gonna try to head over there and check that out. Wait, hold on. Is this, I think there's a homeless guy over here. Hold on, he's sleeping he's on the steps. Hold on 1 second. Let's just see what that is. Let me go find out. Yeah, here, just grab this. You got the blanket.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
So, you said you're cold at night?
Yes.
Why is that? Where do you live? You live on the street or you live in a shelter?
Oh, then shit they give you ain't nothing, man. Down there at the nursing home, they give you a little thin blanket like that. Yeah, that's all I think it is. I want the world to see me. Maybe they'll come to my rescue. Right. You get look, hey, help me. Look, I'll show you. Ain't no shame in my game.
See your friends.
Yeah, ain't no shame in my game.
You Islam?
I'm a Muslim. Muslim. I'm doing a lot of only so people is fortunate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have this and that. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like most people was.
And
but one thing,
right.
You know what I'm saying, I realized, you know what I'm saying, what my family had, that's theirs, it's not mine.
Yeah.
So I got to fetch and grind the best way I could.
Sure, absolutely. Are you homeless right now, or?
Oh, yes, I am.
Where do you stay?
In the homeless shelter down there.
All right, in the back there's a guy who lives here. So actually he was asking for a blanket the other day. One of the ladies was telling us, so this is perfect for us, you know, to give her a blanket and a little bit of dawah too.
We're here behind an alcohol store for this man named T. If you can see his shack right there, it's homeless. And if you come here, look, there's junk everywhere. There's nothing clean here. There's nothing clean here. There's junk everywhere. There's alcoholic bottles here. It's behind a drugstore. There's a man living there. There's trash everywhere. There's no sanitation. There's no help. I think that's his shopping cart. There's just garbage and filth everywhere. And look, that man's house is literally just pizza boxes and trash. I mean, and look at the ground. There's just glass, computer parts. There's alcohol, more alcohol bottles.
My friend is homeless. His name is T, and he needs a blanket. And I'm going to bring it to him, and I also bring him food every now and then when he's hungry. And I understand the struggle because I've been there before in my lifetime. And this is where he currently stays. See here. I'm going to put it right through here, okay? I know you're tired, but I'm going to give you a quote. I don't want them to think I'm not giving it to you. My name is Jewel Hood, And I think that it's a great thing that they're doing for homeless people, giving them blankets and letting them read up on pamphlets how it is to be homeless. Because like I said, I've been there before in my lifetime. I'm just saying that it's a nice thing to do for people because God loves all of us and no one's different, and sometimes everybody struggle, and right now I believe it's a struggle for him.
Look, life sometimes, man, bring you joy, then sometimes it bring you, you know what I'm saying, disaster. The thing is, if all of us come together, you know what I'm saying, as one, we can build and grow. But if you got this person doing that, that person doing that, you know what I'm saying, that's separate all of us from life. Why we just can't come as one? And la wop up.
All right, this is the bus terminal that some of the people have been telling us about. They said there's a lot of homeless people that sleep here during the night and in the day. So let's try to pull over and see if we can find anybody we can help out.
No, I'm trying to get some change. Some dollars, please.
We're trying to look for chain ourselves to actually put it in the meter. Oh wow, you hooked this up, man.
Yeah.
Do you have a blanket? You stay at the Y, right? Do you have a blanket?
No, I don't have no blanket, no.
No. If you had one, would you use it?
Yeah,
Okay.
What's going on? Just give them some pamphlets, you know.
Pamphlets? You give them the pamphlets, I give them the blanket.
I'd say the first level is, you know, we come to a seminar and do our little PowerPoint presentation. People get riled up, they get excited, they see the pictures, they, you know, maybe a little emotional, and we'll get like 70, 80 people filling out the sign-up sheet. You know, put me down for this, put me down for that, here's my email, here's my phone number, give me a call. So then, you know, we make it a point and we actually do follow up with the people. We send out an email, and then we might send another one, and then we might even go to the next step of making a phone call. So from then you might get like maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 responses from that. People saying, all right, yeah, I'm still down to help out. Because, you know, we don't necessarily have a lot of money. You know, anything really comes from the donations of the community as well as our own pockets. You know, we're not funded by anybody, so we want to try to utilize those resources in the best way possible. This might be like some homeless people right here. This is Penn Station. It looks like we have some people here on the benches and stuff, so let's go find out if they're homeless.
Seen a lot of different things, amazing things. We have Uzair here. He found a few more who don't have homes, and this is what we've been seeing throughout the day. And it's a really humbling experience when you see people without homes, without food, and stuff you take for granted on a normal day. And it's one thing to know and hear facts, but it's another thing to actually act on it. So it's definitely been a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing a blanket. They don't want to be on camera. I mean, yeah, they're kind of homeless, but they said, you know, the situation's been like this for years, and, you know, it hasn't really changed, so they're kind of, I guess, disenchanted. She did, you know, commend us for, you know, being young and wanting to do something about it, and coming out and showing a human concern in her quotes. So I guess that was a pretty special feeling hearing that from her. All right, so we're going to Penn Station and we're gonna check that out, and then we'll swing back around and check out the riverbank along the left-hand side. If you look under the bridge and overpass, it looks like there might be some people there. So that's our plan for Newark, and then we'll go from there. There's clothes hanging on the tree, so let's check it out. Looks like, definitely looks like a homeless person. Bring a blanket and see.
Yeah,
he said he's been on the street for 3 weeks.
Okay. Yeah,
he lost his the building he was staying in. It was like some sort of shelter closed down. So he's kind of waiting for something to pan out.
It's 45 degrees outside. It's pretty cold. I mean, right now I'm really thankful for this coat right now, but some guys like them not as fortunate. So as you can see, we're gonna give this blanket here and some granola bars.
Some water, granola bars and some water.
Yeah. So just gonna give this to him. Let's go. Ron, let's go. Alright, this is the spot where we came in like about an hour ago. There was a guy here. We gave him a lot of stuff. You can see some pamphlets are here. He's not here anymore, but he was telling us about this river right here. And just yesterday, a guy that he knew drowned here. Another homeless guy. There were helicopters all around here. He was telling a story about there's another homeless guy, and I guess he just had it. So, you know, unfortunately, he jumped in, and that was it. So, but this guy, as you can see, he's living here for now.
He said things like that, you know. Sometimes it's tough emotionally, so, you know, it's possible his friend just, you know, didn't want to deal with it anymore, and or couldn't deal with it anymore, and decided to take his own life. Alhamdulillah, we're back at my house after delivering about 20 to 25 blankets. We went all over train stations, literally right in the streets, under bridges, riverbanks, shelters, where we were literally giving blankets to the people who needed it the most. We were able to bring out some of the youth from our community, you know, in their late teens, and I think it was definitely eye-opening for them. A lot of times we come home and we complain that, you know, we don't have this food or that food, or, you know, this isn't, you know, the way we want it. But to go out to the streets and see somebody sleeping next to the water, whose friend just drowned yesterday, I think that really just helps bring you back home. And I understand we're all busy with school, work, family, but in the end, all it takes is a few hours to significantly impact the quality of somebody else's life. And when you help somebody else, not only do you help them, but you help yourself, because the more you give, the more you get. So with that, I invite all of you to simply act.